This is the lateral ankle tilt. The target for the lateral ankle tilt is basically about an inch down from the outside ankle bone and approximately a ½ inch back. This space right here is where the joint is that you're going to learn how to mobilize. So for the lateral ankle tilt, you'll start in a nice long spine position. You're going to take the target ankle and you're just going to step forward a little bit with your foot. And I like to gently, just a little bit, go into a little bit of internal rotation of my leg because it helps me find a better angle to mobilize the joint. I'm going to keep that nice long spine. I'm tilting my ankle out to its end range of motion, but I also have to outwardly rotate the femur bone coming from the hip. Once I get to the end range of motion, I take my pelvis and I just add a little additional rotation, which really helps me feel a nice stretch right there in that target. Okay, so my foot's out in front of me. I tilt out, rotate the femur out, add a little pelvic rotation, and that allows me to hit that target really nicely. As you're doing this, you're really trying to keep your toes relaxed. They're going to want to go crazy. And just make sure when you're doing this that you maintain that tall spine, and that once you're in that end range of motion that you don't just shift weight moving from the hip over the target. We actually want to keep your weight nice and centered, tilt with a little rotation, and add that pelvic rotation to nail that target. And you should feel a nice stretch again right here in the target area. And you can explore slightly different foot positions, maybe a little outward rotation or a neutral position, or in my case, I like the internal rotation. This just helps me find an angle that is more advantageous for me to hit that target.